Good morning, students. Students, we are doing the chapter acids, bases, and salts. We did many things in it. Now, today I am going to discuss about the neutralization reaction. All of you know about it because you have already studied in previous chapter. So, now I am going to discuss the reaction between acid and base, which is known as neutralization reaction, and about the salts formed by this reaction. Neutralization reaction, it is the reaction between an acid and a base which results in the formation of salt and water. In this reaction, both acid and bases neutralizes each other and they form salt and water, which are neutral products generally. So, students, with some examples, I am going to show you the reactions between acid and bases and what are the product of it. Then we will discuss about the naming of the salts formed by the reaction, and also we will learn about the use of neutralization reaction in our daily life. Now these are the some of the examples of neutralization reaction in which a base reacts with an acid to form salt and water. The first example, in which sodium hydroxide reacts with hydrochloric acid to form sodium chloride and water. In second one, potassium hydroxide reacts with sulfuric acid which form potassium sulfate and water. The third one is magnesium hydroxide reacts with nitric acid which form magnesium nitrate and water. There are so many examples of neutralization reaction. You can write by adding a base and an acid, and the results will be in the formation of salt and water. So you can write other equations also. Now I am going to tell you some of the uses of neutralization reaction in our daily life. As you know that hydrochloric acid present in small quantities in our stomach, which helps in digestion of food. However, when an excess of this acid gets secreted in the stomach, it causes uneasiness, nausea, and pain. To cure this problem, we have to take medicine which is known as antacid. These contain a mild base which neutralizes the excess acid present in the stomach. That means there is a neutralization reaction takes place inside our stomach when we take the antacid which has a mild base. We can apply toothpaste when there is a sting of a bee. It neutralizes the effect of acid which is injected by the bee in the body. There is also the neutralization reaction, and it neutralizes the effect of acid. Now, how can we name the salts formed by the neutralization reaction? The salts of different acids are named as when salts of sulfuric acid, that means the salt which is formed after the reaction of a base with sulfuric acid, is named as sulfates. Salts of hydrochloric acid are named as chlorides. Salts of nitric acid are named as nitrates. Salts of sulfurous acid are named as sulfates. Salts of carbonic acid are named as carbonates. Salts of acetic acid are named as acetates. For example, calcium sulfate is a salt formed from calcium hydroxide and sulfuric acid, and the name is calcium sulfate. In this way, we can name a salt. Now, salts formed by the reaction of neutralization, formed after neutralization reaction, they have some properties. The first one, salts are formed through reaction between acids and bases. Second, most of the salts are readily soluble in water. And third one, salts do not conduct electricity in their solid state, but they conduct electricity in their molten states, and solution of salts in water also conduct electricity. These are the properties of salts. Students, today we learned about neutralization reaction, which is a reaction between an acid and a base which results in the formation of salt and water. With some of the examples, we come to know about this reaction, and we also learned that it is very useful in our daily life, and the salt formed by this reaction we come to know the naming of the salts, and we also learned about the properties of the salt. So students, that's all for today. Thank you. Have a nice day.